Jay Happ gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now batting, D. Gordon. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-1 home. It's a fastball taken high for a ball. To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Payoff pitch one more time. Full count still. The next 3-2. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Granderson is over. He's got it one away. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, they need Kyle Seager to get back on track. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Gene Segura standing in. In past meetings with Jay Happ, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside. Segura, 28 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tough and drive that baseball the other way.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. From the stretch, takes a high fastball for a strike. Segura leads off first with one away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So 1-1. That's a strike to throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Pickoff move to second, and he's back standing. One out and a runner on second base. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid. You got the base open.
Outside, 3-0 now. Ryan Healy would be next. The 3-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Solarte will put this one away, and the side is retired. Mariners leave one. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Felix Hernandez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. It'll be fun to watch in this one.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
3-0 now. The head-to-head history with King Felix, not great. He's 1 for 8. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So stepping in, Devin Travis. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Pillar is on his way home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting third baseman, Josh.
Stepping in, Josh Donaldson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Runner at second here with 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Here's Justin Smoke now. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's gone 2 for 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Looking at his career totals, Smoke is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Hernandez comes set. Here's the 1-0. Slow bouncer to the right side. But it's foul, strike one. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Travis at second with 2 down. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Lifted the other way to left center. Haniger in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. There's a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pops this one up. Happ over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8, left fielder.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Granderson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Seattle. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So digging in now, Yonhervis Solarte. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch on its way. Changeup in for a strike. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So here is Avisail Garcia. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's got a batting average of .444. Now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Hernandez readies. Another 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And he got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
It is Curtis Granderson.
As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. It remains 0-0. Digging in, Mike Margima. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 28, Mike Martin.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Here's D. Gordon now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Granderson. And that's the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Nelson Cruz was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball just a bit up. And the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Mariners leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Troy Tulowitzki. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Tulowitzki, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Gordon is right there, one down. Russell Martin now. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Digging in, Kevin Pillar. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hernandez looks in. First pitch on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Two-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Devin Travis would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Standing in, Devin Travis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And there goes Pillar. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for him.
Pillar stands at second with 2 gone. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. Cano waits on the first pitch. A little roller toward the hole. Smoke scoops it up, and the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Ready now, Ryan Healy. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And that one stayed up a little high.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Granderson is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Kyle Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. In his career, Seager carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Here's Justin Smoke now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Here's the 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you know what? You can slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Standing in now, Solarte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Oh, they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Hernandez comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Smoke is off of first with 2 away. Changeup stays outside and it's behind 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone? That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
The 2-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He popped out in his first trip.
Designated hitter, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
A little bit outside. 2-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So striding in, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. To short, hit hard. And that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Mike Margima, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Called strike at the knees, evens the count at 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
The 2-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Center fielder, number 9.
Stepping in, D. Gordon. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single, found some green grass.
Gene Segura standing in as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The 1-2 takes this the other way to right. Garcia has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third.
Up next for Seattle, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. The Mariners threaten, but leave them loaded. Halfway home, still no score.
In is Curtis Granderson.
As we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Curtis Granderson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And this will be fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. A ball and a strike to count to Tulo now. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I can think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
Now at the plate, Russell Martin looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Tulowitzki stands at first with 1 out. That's inside. 2-0. Next pitch for Felix will be number 75 in the ball game. Three and one now to Martin.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Line drive to left. Henniger is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. A couple of walks for him thus far. Hernandez comes set. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one just missed outside. 2 out with the man at first. Two and one, the count to Pillar. Lifted in the air out to right. Cruz moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here it comes, 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Lifted into center field. Pillar patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. Donaldson's up with it on to first, and Happ's rolling now. 2 away.
The batter, number 15, third baseman.
Standing in, Kyle Seager. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pilar's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. We are still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Devin Travis. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Devin Travis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Segura over to his right. One away.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Now here's the pitch. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Justin.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Two out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1. Drilled to the left side. Seager has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still no score. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Tommy Canely is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Tommy Canely.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that one stayed too low apparently. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Missed with a slider.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in now, Mitch Haniger. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pilar. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The catcher, number 28.
Digging in once again, Mike Margima. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0. Off the plate and low here, ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Yonhervis Solarte. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Curtis Granderson. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hernandez looks in, coming at him with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now Granderson connects deep to right. And gone up into the second deck. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. 6th home run on the season for him as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. David Phelps takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
David Phelps.
Standing in now, Troy Tulowitzki. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. His past batting line against David Phelps, he's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. 2 out, nobody on. Ball and a strike.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Will march on to the 8th. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Kellen Betances.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. The 2-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Previous history against Dellin Betances, he's really struggled, 0 for 10. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And they're going to get him at second base on a great throw by Martin.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now, and after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Line toward the gap in left center. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. None left for Seattle. It remains 1-0. Stepping up now, Russell Martin. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Russell Martin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. So 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout as out number 1.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Kevin Pilar, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Devin.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Scorched to third. That's through for a base hit. His second of the ball game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Plays off again, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here it comes, 2-0. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the 2-1. It's the zone. A curveball in there for a strike. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here's Justin Smoke now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Popped him up. Seager shading to his right. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Yonhervis Solarte is past batting line against David Phelps. He's got a batting average of .444. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fouled off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
He's set, and the pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a strike.
1-2.
The 1-2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Still 1-2. Pulled softly out toward right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
I don't care how you find your way on in the ninth inning. Anytime you can bring the tying run to the plate, you're doing your job. Now we got the bloop looking for the blast.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Up around the face. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Kyle Seager, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His career history with Roberto Osuna, he's 0 for 4. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Misses, ball 2. Last chance for the Mariners. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Junior.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Toronto jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tommy Kingley gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Felix Hernandez struck out 10 in the losing effort. Roberto Ozuna records the save, his 14th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 22 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.